Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that don't know me, hi, my name is Tanya and welcome to Honey Stories. Man, today my stomach been all fucked up. Well, you know what, my stomach been fucked up for like a few days now. I don't know what's going on, but today in the morning, because I usually buy breakfast, like not breakfast, but I usually buy bagels for my breakfast in the morning to eat at work, right? So tell me why I grab a bagel and I'm like separating it to like put it in the toaster. I look and this bitch moldy, and so then I start to think to myself, did I eat a moldy bagel yesterday? Because I damn sure did fucking eat a bagel yesterday and my stomach been fucked up. So now I'm thinking that what if I ate bagels, moldy bagels, for since Monday, actually since Monday, because literally I just bought those bagels actually, so I could yeah, I just bought those fucking bagels, so like ain't that some shit? But I really hope I ain't fucking eat moldy ass bagels, because that's fucking disgusting. But I was very upset. But anyways, I've been trying to eat better and eat less because I'm a fucking fat ass, and all I do is eat during work, because I work in an office, so I'd be like bored, you know. I be working but it'd be boring, so like all I think about is like food or whatever, so I just be eating and eating and eating. But anyways, that's besides the topic for today, the conversation of today. All right, so today I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about when I used to work at a body shop, because I did go to school for collision repair. A lot of you guys don't know that about me, but I actually graduated. I'm certified to be a body technician for vehicles. So I decided, you know, to apply to be a body woman, and everywhere that I would go to apply or for an interview, they would think, they would think that I was going to be like a stud or something, or like, you know, tomboyish. But every time I'd go in, they would be shocked to see a girl like me applying for this position. And I had nails all the time back then too, like longer than this. So they would just look at me up and down like, okay, all confused. And then they'd offer me another position, like for parts or some bullshit, while I was interviewing for, you know, to be a body woman, which didn't make any fucking sense to me. And I was so like what is it called, I felt insulted. I felt like bitch, you're judging a book based off its cover. But that's what I felt. I even interviewed for a woman for a body shop, and she did the same thing. She was like, oh, you're such a beautiful girl, at the moment we're not hiring for that position, but we're hiring for parts. Then why did you call me in for an interview to be a body woman? Like, it was straight a bullshit. So I was like, you know what, no, I came here to be a body woman, and if you guys are not hiring for that position, then I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline your offer. So yeah, that's what I did, respectfully. And then so finally, you know, I got another interview to at a dealership actually, for to fix Mercedes and all these like high class cars. So I was like, oh, for sure, like there must be some money, you know, in this dealership, because all the cars are like high end and like Porsches and all that bullshit. So it was like this old guy that like interviewed me. You know, he was really cool when I, you know, in the beginning, like when I got to meet him. I met everybody there, all the other, my co-workers and stuff, because I did get the job, by the way. But my co-workers were cool as fuck, and they'd always help me out. So I ended up getting the job, right? I started off, mind you, I was just beginning, you know, like, yeah, I was going to school for it, and I should have started, like, you know, gathering up my tools to start a toolbox, but I didn't. So I barely had any tools. I had a tool bag but not a toolbox. And so luckily my coworkers were nice enough to let me borrow their tools whenever, you know, I needed them, or if I didn't have a tool, they let me borrow it and whatever. I was very appreciative of that. But, you know, I'd get my work done, you know, I would get my work done in a timely manner. You know, I tried to always be respectful. I never tried to like be caught like slacking or like doing some other bullshit. And yeah, I mean, the only time I wouldn't be in the shop is if like, because the women's bathroom was like, I had to go like to the actual dealership, so I had to cross the whole store to get to the women's bathroom, because of course they only had a men's bathroom right there, because you know, men is like, there was like mostly men in the body shop, so I had to like walk my happy ass over there. So that's the only time I wouldn't be there. And yeah, everything was going smooth, good, right? And so this one day comes along. I was kind of excited too, because it was actually the first day that I made my 3 months working there. And then, you know, once you make 3 months at a job, you get your benefits, and they can't just like fire you or whatever, right? So, you know, I go in, you know, and I want to mention also that this body shop was an hour and a half away from my house. So I had to drive pretty far to get there, and then the drive back, like, forget about it. And I was working there like during the summertime. No, like being in traffic in the fucking sun in the summertime, I hated it every time. But like the drive was kind of nice, I guess, because like it was like where there was like a bunch of mansions, and like I would pass up farms and just a whole bunch of shit. So it's like nice to see shit like that, because I don't live in a neighborhood like that, obviously. So yeah, so I get there, right? I get to work. It's what, 7:30 in the morning, and I go to the bathroom. Every morning I'd go to the bathroom. So as I'm walking, my manager stops me, and he stops me in the middle of the mechanic, where the mechanics are working, because it's like the body shop, the mechanic shop, and then the dealership. So it's just like us three, the 3 rooms. So he stops me in the middle of where the mechanics work, and he says, "I need you to punch out, grab your stuff, today's your last day." I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, today's your last day, so I'm gonna need you to clock out, get your stuff, and go. So I was like speechless. I was like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, I had to gather my thoughts, because this old man was about to get treated. So he walked away. I went to the bathroom where I was originally going. I'm not gonna lie, I started crying, because I didn't know what the fuck I did, you know, and I was in a position where I needed that job, you know. So I just started crying, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why did he just fire me? And so, you know, I clear my head. I'm like thinking about it, like, what the fuck did I do? So whatever, right? I get my shit together. I go in the office, and I tell him, I'm like, what did I do? Why are you firing me? Because he couldn't even tell me why he was firing me. And it was just crazy, because like he kept talking about, oh, you know, it's gonna be nice having a girl in the body shop. You don't really see that too often. It will be a good look for the business, right? The company. And even the owner too, like the owner of the dealership, he would always go and check on me, talk to me once in a while, because his wife is like she's like a woman empowerment, some bullshit, I don't know, but like he's just really all about like women working in like like what I did, basically, like a woman in a body shop. Like, he's all for it, right? So I was just like so confused. And so he told me while I was in the office, he's like, you give me too much attitude. And I'm like, no, I don't. I gave him probably an attitude one time because I was working, right? I didn't have a bay yet, and that like pissed me off too. And oh my god, that pissed me off too, because I was there for like a month or so, and I remember he was telling me like, oh yeah, this guy, like, he's retiring and you can get his bay. So I was like, okay, for sure. So I was just working like in the middle, in between the bays. And so finally he had left, and then he hired somebody else and gave him the bay. So I was just so confused and mad at that. But like, since I was working in between the bays, there was one time where I went to the bathroom and I come back and he's moving all my shit. Like, he grabbed my shit all crazy, all my tools, the shit I was working on. I was taking apart a bumper, and like I had all the shit there. And so I seen him like while he was moving my stuff to the other side. And so I stopped him, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I'm working. If you need me to move something, let me know and I will do it. Because what if something goes missing, you know? Like, he doesn't think to, you know, he doesn't stop to think about that. What if something goes missing? So that's the only time that I kind of gave him an attitude, when I told him that. But other than that, I was like a fucking angel. Everybody loved me. I don't know what the problem was. So that's exactly what I told him. I'm like, I gave you an attitude, what, once because you moved all my shit across the room? Like, that's not a valid enough excuse why to fire me. So so yeah, I yelled at him in front of everyone in the office because he couldn't pull me aside and tell me that. And so I just got my shit and left. I ended up leaving some stuff, but I ended up going back for it. But when I left, I had went to like the dealership to talk to the owner, because, you know, he was always really nice, checking in on me. And so I thought maybe like he would have my back on this, but no. So I go in and I asked to speak to him. I'm in his office. I'm telling him what happened, and he tells me, you know, that's not my department. I can't, you know, tell him how to run his department. If he feels a certain way, then, you know, I can't get in between you guys. So I was like, okay, so me giving him an attitude, it's enough to get fired? I can't even get a warning? No, I mean, you know, you haven't even been here longer than 3 months. I'm like, I make 3 months today, and you want to fire me the day that I make 3 months? Like, that's some bullshit. Why does it look so dark? Is it because of my hat? I think so. Sorry if it looks so dark in here. But yeah, it was just so, man, it was just so bogus the way that he did it on the day that I made my 3 months. Doesn't that fucking count or something? Like, that's the day that I make my 3 months. But anyways, I was just so annoyed and frustrated with the whole situation. And I really did enjoy working in a body shop. I really fucking did. I got paid very well, and I wanted to learn more. I wanted to like gather my toolbox. I was so fucking excited, you guys. Like, it was such a good experience. And all my coworkers, they were really, really nice, and they helped me out a lot. But that manager is a fucking bitch. He's a fucking bitch. And I don't miss him at all. Like, he was old anyways. His ass should have fucking retired, because that motherfucker was old. That's my fucking time when I worked at the body shop. So it was like shit. It was like good in the beginning, and then it was just fucking shit when, like, the day that he fired me. Luckily, I found the job right away after, so I was grateful for that, because like, when you I've never gotten fired before, like, ever. That was my first time. So like, I feel bad for like people that get fired a lot, because like, it's so unexpected. And it's not like, you know, a lot of people don't be saving thinking, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get fired tomorrow. Like, people don't be thinking that way. So like, they be short on funds, and then, you know, what the fuck are you gonna do? So frustrating. Would I go back to working in a body shop? Yeah, I would. I wouldn't mind. I just need to, you know, get my toolbox, because I still haven't did that. Because after that, I became a service advisor, and I was just service advising at like different places until I ended up where I'm at now. But anyways, you guys, I'm actually gonna end the video here because my camera is dying. But I just wanted to tell you guys, you know, my story and how I feel about working at a body shop after I worked that one. My experience and everything, how I got fired, all that bullshit. And yeah, just just stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna try to keep up this whole week thing, because I remember last time I was doing videos, I said I would do this and then I completely failed at it. But like this time's gonna be different. Cause I'm a fucking dog now. Nah, because I don't know, my mental changed. I grew up. I'm more motivated, and like I'm just more tough on myself now, I guess. What can I say? But yeah, you guys, until next time, have a great holiday weekend. Well, have a great 4th of July. What am I saying, holiday weekend? Have a great 4th of July, because I'm probably gonna post this before then. So yeah, be careful if you guys are out and about. And yeah, just stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Often I'm upset that I cannot fall in love, but I